All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the membership is right down in the video description. It's in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of new dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood, designed by the General, strictly for the brothers. You can get a preview of the course by just clicking that link. Also included the 25, what I keep saying, I keep going over and over, the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers sit down once a week discussing very vital, very important, very powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, check it out, family, and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Check out the catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love, from the General, Olmec, Voyages of the Nile, when Egypt ruled the earth, Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt, Black Babylon, African origins of Mesopotamia, from Naga to Nigger, African origins of the Hindu Kush, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism exposed, making of the white man, black woman is God, and much, much more. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete. Become a member today. And everybody knows Seti got the popping his page on Patreon. We early today, which means you know what's going down on Patreon. I wouldn't dare miss it. We got, the flyers up there. Matter of fact, the next live stream, I had the flyers up here for the family so you can see what we got dropping on Patreon. Don't dare miss it. The link is right there at the top of the chat. Click it and be in the house. To all the family that donated to the General, thank you. Those would like to donate, link right there in the chat. I appreciate you, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell, get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Well, the verdict is in. The verdict is in on Diddy, and he's been denied bail. He's been denied bail. I think his sentence is either in September. What is it? October. And so yeah, they didn't. He thought he was gonna ease up out of that jail cell, but he gonna have to settle down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I don't know if they're gonna even let him out. You feel me? And a lot of people don't feel that he should be let out, because even though he didn't get found guilty on the three most serious charges, that the fact that he jumped on the woman on video, and the fact that he did the charges that he did get found guilty on, is still serious. You see, it's still serious charges. And so they see him as because he's violent prone and he done jumped on this woman, they don't want to let him out of there. And so that's something that he brought on himself. But a lot of people are so up in arms. And the reality is, and what I'm sensing about this is what I'm sensing about it. Because people see Diddy, and a lot of people just don't like the nigga no way, because his reputation precedes him. He ain't been a likable nigga for a long time. one way or another. He ain't been a likable nigga for a long time. You see, his own artists, have fled him. When your own goddamn artist ain't got nothing good to say about you. You understand what I'm saying? You would at least think a motherfucker's own, his own comrades will have something good to say. He ain't got now person even that ever fuck with him that could say something nice about him. You see, and so so that right there is an indicator. And he's been doing some crazy shit for a long time, even back with Tupac and all the beefing that went on with that and shit, and even Biggie coming up dead, which was a very crazy situation, and he being responsible for taking him out there and shit. So a lot of people just want to see the nigga locked up. They just, for whatever fucking reason, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck what it is. They want to see him locked up. And so, people are up in arms about, the situation, especially they want him locked up for jumping on whatever her name is. I don't even know the woman's name, but the video where he jumps on the woman, Casey or whatever, jumps on the woman, and a lot of people want him locked up, you see, and he should be. He should be locked up for that, and I don't know why he didn't get locked up for it, but I guess this is the reason why they not letting him out of there. You know what I'm saying? So that's due. That's proper. He getting what, is due him. Okay. But this is what I'm seeing, and this is the energy that I'm getting, because this type of nigga is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This culture is everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Now, if people are gonna deal with the culture as a whole and smash it and get at the root of this culture, because it's a sick culture. It's going on all over the world. They kidnapping people and literally taking them from, to whole other countries, taking them to whole other fucking continents. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these, these black women out here that's coming up missing, been kidnapped. You see what I'm saying? We've been talking about, and need to be talked about a lot more. That, where, a lot of these sisters, and they talking about over 1 million sisters have been kidnapped, and, I don't know how many years it's been. You feel me? Where, and I remember back when they had it on the front of the jet. You know what I'm saying? And they, when you start talking about jet, you going back. I don't even think they put the jet out no goddamn more. I don't even think they put the jet out no goddamn more. So that's saying that's really saying something. Is the jet still out there? Yeah, yeah. No, you say you got, no, I ain't got this one. No, my wife got this for me for my birthday one year. Yeah, I know it's nice. No, you're gonna have to find you one. I don't know where where she got it from, but she most definitely, yep. But anyway, yeah, they, these sisters been, and so ain't nobody really said nothing about it. Ain't nobody said nothing about, and that's really what's happening. A lot of it, and it's some foul play. It's always foul play. So, people want to, look at, this one individual, and they say, oh, this nigga need to go to jail. You see what I'm saying? I'm just going to be 1,000 with you. You know what I'm saying? This one nigga and that shit going on all through your motherfucking neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you motherfuckers got a Diddy right there in your motherfucking family, nigga. I'm just going to be 1,000 with you. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people might be taking their motherfucking frustration out on, and like I say, what he dealing with, he brought on himself. You see what I'm saying? He brought on himself. But the reality is, it's a lot of these niggas right in your community, right in your, very well could be in your family, could very well be in your motherfucking household. And so, a lot of people want to project, their energy on this one man, but this is a sick culture that is prevalent throughout society that nobody really says shit about and really ain't talking about the culture as a whole. They talking about this one motherfucker, Diddy. But what the fuck? I mean, do you understand? That just like, it's like motherfuckers sell dope, and they take one motherfucker and they blow him up and say, oh, this motherfucker right here, he he sold dope and he might be a big cat, you know what I'm saying? But do you know how many motherfuckers selling dope across the United States? Do you know how many motherfuckers buying dope across the United States? You understand what I'm saying? You talking about possibly hundreds of millions of motherfuckers. It's 30, it's 300 million motherfuckers in the United States. And I'm quite sure at least 50 million of them doing something, whether it's weed, whether it's this, that, and the third. You see what I'm saying? And so we want to, and when it comes to this culture that, motherfuckers is, engaging in this shit, nigga, listen here, you got bars in your motherfucking community. Okay. Y'all want to talk real talk now? Do y'all want to talk real motherfucking talk or not? If you want to talk real talk, let's talk. You got bars all in your motherfucking community. You understand what I'm saying? You got, you got niggas that go to certain clubs for particular things, and I'm not going to say it out loud. What's going on there? What you think going on there? Huh? What you think going on there? You see, so this shit been going, so you got that shit been going on in your motherfucking community forever. Forever. You ain't said a motherfucking thing. And then you want to look at this. And like I say, this is not, just because the nigga he filed. You see, he's filed. But at the same time, that you got this shit going on every day, been going on. It's damn near a staple in the motherfucking black culture. Not just the black. Let me stop that. Let me not do that. It's a staple in American culture. You see what I'm saying? It's a staple. You see what I'm saying? You get like we said about the white boy Hugh Hefner, who owned Playboy. What was going on there? He got a free ride. You understand what I'm saying? He been doing that shit back since you talking about that shit been going on. Playboy been going on since the early fucking 30s or whatever how long he had been doing that shit. You see what I'm saying? Then nobody even questioned him. And he would be on the motherfucker damn near looking like what's that motherfucker on Tales from the Crypt? He looked like a bag of bones. And he was up there with, young women and shit. Nobody said shit, Nobody said shit. And then you get to talk, and when, you get to going into a lot of these older cats, I'm talking about black and white, Fred Astaire, and all these other motherfuckers and shit. And they talk about what the fuck they was doing. You see what I'm saying? And so that's not to legitimize nothing. It's been a part of this culture forever. But you want to, zoom in on this one nigga and say, yeah, he's filing shit. But you motherfuckers got clubs right around your motherfucking corner. As soon as Friday, Saturday, and shit, some during the week, that motherfucker stay open all motherfucking week. You understand what I'm saying? And motherfuckers running all up and through there, and ain't nobody saying shit. So that's just the reality. If we're going to deal with it at C9. Let's talk about that. And I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that just show you how devoid we are of trying to build families. You see what I'm saying? That just show you how devoid we are of trying to build families and shit. We, motherfuckers out here like Sodom and goddamn Gomorrah and shit. You see what I'm saying? It's a destructive culture. It totally destroys a people. You see what I'm saying? Totally destroys a people. And then you got motherfucking all type of, disease and, immorality and shit. But it's a culture now. You understand what I'm saying? It's a culture that is totally, one of the major, one of the major issues that is, destroying our people straight up in many ways and shit, where it's destroying our people. And so, this, a lot of people want to focus too much on Diddy without focusing on this shit as a whole. Like I said, I did videos about these sisters coming up missing, and I need to do more. You feel what I'm saying? I need to do more on that. Because like I say, when I last did it, I say, well, what's going on? Is they finding some of these sisters? Is they, is they babies too? They taking babies. You know what I'm saying? So you too busy worried about, because you can lock this nigga up all goddamn day. It ain't stopping what's going on in the hood. It ain't stopping that the babies and the women are being kidnapped. You see what I'm saying? And wherever, and going who knows where. You see what I'm saying? Nobody knows and nobody give a fuck. But now, because you got this polarizing figure, you see what I'm saying? Just because you got this polarizing figure, you want to, and send him on them, and it don't really make no difference, because it ain't gonna change a motherfucking thing. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna change a motherfucking thing. That nigga get locked up, it's gonna be another motherfucker, because that's just how it go. That's just how it go. If it's a big nigga in the hood and he's slanging and you know what, and he the big man in the hood and motherfuckers, he get knocked and shit. It's everybody in the hood gonna be wanting to take his motherfucking place. That's all it is. It's room for me to be the motherfucking big don. Nah, you see what I'm saying? So everybody gonna move in to take his place. You see what I'm saying? And that's not to legitimize nothing, but the culture is still thriving. The culture is still thriving. So, I mean, if motherfuckers really about that business, you see what I'm saying? If people was really about, you know what I'm saying, eradicating this type of activities, you know what I'm saying? Number one, we got to destroy this shit as a culture. And the first thing, you got to teach morality to the children so that they don't even go that way. They understand the destructiveness of that. You see what I'm saying? And they understand the positivity of, you understand, moving towards a family unit that's, positively trying to evolve as a family and as a community. And then, you know what I'm saying, all the other things that, that's positive that can happen for us as a people, it'll start to come. We'll attract that kind of energy, you know what I'm saying? And it'll come to us. And a lot of this shit correct itself. But, I just see a lot of people, and people know the game. This shit right here is still about money. You know what I'm saying? It's still about money. Because at the end of the day, everybody was involved. And that's what they come to find out. Yes, he was doing some wicked shit. But a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, were involved. They were participating to a certain level. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why niggas don't, you got to look at it truthfully. It's a culture. You don't want to look at it truthfully. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's wrong for a man to do any type of shit like that and be out there. You out there, nigga, and got women out there doing shit. You foul, nigga. You the lowest of the low. Ain't no goddamn doubt about it. You understand what I'm saying? There's no way that, it should, a motherfucker can't, of all the things in the world, nigga, this is what you gonna do. You see? But seeing that shit, you'll be riding down the street, man. You'll see women out there in the motherfucking middle of the street without nobody. You see what I'm saying? And motherfucker, and they be at these motherfucking, these bars and shit. You understand? So they doing shit, just as wicked too. Period. It take a bunch of motherfuckers involved to run an operation like that. You can't run it without some willingness from everybody involved. You see what I'm saying? So that's what. But that boiled down to teaching morality. You see, from a young age and shit, and eradicate this shit. You see what I'm saying? The rap game is crazy because the rap game is crazy because all the vice of the street, instead of this shit really being a business where black people could express themselves, make money, they took all the wicked shit from the streets and intermingled it with the rap game and fucked the rap game up. That's all they did. They took all the dope and all the nastiness and the pervertedness and they motherfucking, intertwined it with the rap game and fucked the rap game up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's there. Yeah, morality you right, it don't matter. But at the end of the day, it's gonna matter. At the end of the goddamn day, it's gonna matter. Because when your ass sitting up there in jail, it don't matter until that, because the consequences is coming, nigga. No way. Just wait. That's one thing about the streets, nigga. If you stay in it, the consequences is coming. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers find morality, but usually they find the morality after they ass locked the fuck up, and or when somebody close to them dead, or somebody fuck around and get a goddamn disease and shit that they can't get rid of, or some shit like that. That's when the morality, then the morality kick in. You see that, but it's too late for it to kick in then. You see, so it ain't that, it still matter. It still matter. Whether you ignore it or not, it's there. You feel me? It's always there, because when you become immoral, you understand what I'm saying? Then there's consequences. The bill come and due. You see, you can eat all motherfucking day. You can eat all motherfucking day, but when you done, they're going to put the bill on the table, nigga. So eat, nigga, get swole, nigga, do it all you, but the bill is coming. And you better be ready to pay it. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all right, family. We got a heavy day today. I know we got a heavy day today, and I just wanted to throw that out there to you. You see what I'm saying? Let's do a whole lot better than what we doing. Let's teach morality to the babies. Let it, and so that they can have something that can guide them. You see what I'm saying? Away from these potholes, you see, of immorality. You see, that's destroying. If ain't nobody telling them nothing, how the fuck is they gonna know? If you got rap motherfuckers up there saying this is what you should do, this is how you make it, and then you know what I'm saying, everybody on there got the perverted, you understand, destructive mentality, in the rap videos, all over the movies and shit, perpetrating like this shit is what's up. Then you got motherfuckers paying billions of dollars to destroy the minds of our children. And so what are we putting in the pot, you understand, to undo it and to destroy them and their aspirations and what they trying to achieve? How much are you investing into, you understand, teaching the babies the right thing versus how much they putting in to teach them the wrong thing? How much is you goddamn investing in teaching the babies the right thing? That's a question that you got to ask. And I didn't invest it just by putting this damn video in. Babies, if you hear me out there, do not follow these ignorant ass niggas. It's a better life for you. You understand what I'm saying? Just know that. You see what I'm saying? If they ain't teaching you how to be successful in the right way, goddamn it, then you need to find somebody else to listen to. That's real fucking talk. Now, find somebody else to listen to. There's a General Sarasun said, he said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Hit that Patreon link up there. We getting busy today. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Make sure you subscribe. Don't get up off of here without subscribing. Arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.